Now for something that I found fascinating. In 1994, a time when the internet was just starting to boom, and still 10 years before Facebook, Tom Maddox wrote for Wilson Quarterly an article entitled "The Cultural Consequences of the Information Superhighway." You can call them predictions or good guesses. Either way, the things he wrote have come true. First, these quotes about the opportunity for the internet. It seems virtually foreordained that our desire will lead us to build and use the internet, even after one sets aside the reflex reactions of the technophobe. However, there is much reason to feel uncertainty and anxiety over the internet. The history of electronic media, especially television, is a powerful reminder that new information technologies can easily be turned to malign ends. Through advertising and other means, they have been used not only to exploit our heart's desires, but to manufacture new ones. Next up, one of the most interesting parts of the article, and remember, this is from 1994. Through the internet, it may become possible for businesses and arms of the government to acquire an intimate knowledge of every citizen, what we love and hate, what compels us and what we ignore, and with it, perhaps the ability to manipulate our needs and our behavior. Every choice we make could be recorded, as could every moment of consumer bliss or image consumption. We could be profiled in terrifying detail, almost casually, as a kind of side effect of the network software. This is the worst scenario for the future because it implies an audience composed of inert consumers and passive paracitizens, easily manipulated by any technically adept spin doctors with access to the profiles. Next, this one sounds to me like it could be applied to people choosing to like and read only the pages and sources that go along with their views. The virtual can seduce us because it offers the promise of being completely shaped to our wishes, while the material world remains refractory. There we suffer and die and live out fates that cannot be edited or replayed to render them more beautiful, more charming, less disastrous. The virtual worlds we can master, the material world we cannot. And lastly, there's this one. If, as seems likely, there emerges out of today's struggles and negotiations over the new medium considerable freedom for individuals in their use of the internet, people will exploit it in currently unimagined and unsanctioned ways. To many people, some of what occurs will seem wasteful, disgusting, obscene, sexist, racist, even criminal. To others, merely vulgar and depressing. And so we must protect them above all, as we must protect the speech that most offends us and the religious beliefs we find most stupid and repulsive. We would do well to regulate our enthusiasms accordingly, that is, to remember where love and mercy have their natural homes, in that same material world. Otherwise, we will have built yet another pharaonic monument to wealth, avarice, and indifference. We will have proved the technophobes right. This entire article is available for PDF download for free on wilsonquarterly.com.